Day 47. Still no sign of rain. I've been keeping myself alive on a diet consisting solely of cheese sandwiches and beer. My mouth feels so dry. It feels like I've licked Kylie Jenner's personality. And I missed the last Love Island episode. I can't even cry because I'm so dehydrated. Has football come home yet? It's a bit hot right now in the UK. Just a little bit. And everyone's going mad, as usual. It is a well-established fact of nature that British people are an entirely different species when it comes to hot weather. Anything above 23 degrees and every British person will try and convince you that they have just stepped onto a train, first class, straight to the fiery pits of hell, because that's what it feels like. Sometimes it can just get a bit too much, you know? We're not accustomed to this weather. I'm not even sure Scottish people know what the sun is. Someone hide the gingers, it's for their own good. Summertime for the UK is like Halley's Comet. Comes around every 27 years and if you blink you miss it. But this summer is different. We haven't seen a cloud in like 3 weeks. The grass is drying up faster than my will to live. And Ellie Goulding's song Burn is basically the national anthem at this point because it is hot. Like me. So today I'm going to talk about some of the many things that British people do while experiencing a heat wave. And honestly, some of them are pretty fucked up, you know? We're a weird bunch. So firstly, people from other countries seem to judge us so hard and they can't understand why we get so pressed about a heat wave. Well, for starters, go back to your own country. Brexit means Brexit. I think I should probably clarify that that one was a joke. Please don't hate me, I'm not a racist. And secondly, we don't have air conditioning. Like, that's not a normal thing for us. And because of that, we're gonna do the only thing that British people know how to do in a crisis, and that is complain. If there is one thing that the UK is collectively good at, it's complaining about things. You know, if complaining was an Olympic sport, we'd probably complain about it. Someone on the news the other day said that we need to start rationing water, and I said, should I start collecting my tears because I cry a lot? It would be a shame to see all that go to waste. They also suggested that we take showers instead of baths, and when we do shower, we make sure that they're no longer than 4 minutes. Now, I'm all for conserving water and saving the environment and stuff, but that's not gonna happen. You're asking the impossible. There is no way on God's earth that you can perform a passionate rendition of Breaking Free from High School Musical in under 4 minutes, plus washing your body and washing your hair. Okay, crazy. And Donald Trump isn't the president, you know, we can all dream. There's one thing I've noticed, that a certain group of people take that fiery ball of gas in the sky as an indication to crank up those stereos in the car and, you know, stick 2 fingers up to noise pollution. So my garden backs onto a main road which cars are going by all the time, you know, that's kind of the premise of a main road, well done Hannah. And let's just say that I don't live in the most bourgeois of areas. And you can guarantee that the one time in the entire year that I want to go and sit outside in the garden, some loser will just cruise by blasting some Ibiza festival dance rave music that only drunk people like, or rap music with specific lyrics that it would not be appropriate for my Caucasian ass to repeat. So you've got a loud stereo system, we get it. What are you trying to prove? You don't have a small dick? Good luck with that. But what makes that bearable is that every now and again someone will drive by listening to a radio like Capital FM, arguably the rice gum of radio stations, that play adverts in between songs. And the song will end and an advert for sofas or double glazing will just be blasting out at a vibration-inducing level. Now everyone within a 2-mile radius knows about the great sales that DFS are gonna have this weekend without having to even leave their house. You are so cool. Like, your street cred has just rocketed. Now, one thing that every British person has in common is their undying love for spoons. No, I don't mean the kitchen utensil that you used to eat cereal with. And if you don't know, Wetherspoons, or spoons, is a pub/restaurant thing that British people like to congregate at. Well, I mean, pretty much all year round, to be honest. Can a restaurant be a national treasure? I think so. Your boyfriend breaks up with you? What do? Go to Spoons. Your dog dies? Go to Spoons. You were manipulated into joining a cult? Spoons. The food's cheap, the plates are aesthetically pleasing, and if you go and the football's on, you are guaranteed a front row seat to a fight between 2 bold men. Now that's what I call good customer service. Now, there are 2 types of people on social media when there's a heat wave. There are the girls that think they're Victoria's Secret models, posing for pictures in their bikinis, making out like they're sipping a cocktail on a beach in Malibu. But in reality, they're sat in their backyard next to a kid's paddling pool, listening to their granddad whinge about foreigners. And the second type are drunk people. Summertime truly is magical. The best thing about summer as a kid was hearing the heavenly chimes of an ice cream van just cruise down your street. But if you were a poor kid, those chimes were a cruel symbol of false hope. Because when you asked your parents if you could go out and buy an ice cream with your friends, they told you no, that there's ice cream in the freezer from Tesco. That's not the same thing. That is single-handedly the most devastating thing you could ever hear as a child. And I fundamentally believe that that has contributed to the problems I'm experiencing as an adult. As soon as I find the number for Childline, it's over for you bitches. And that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please do let me know by leaving a cheeky thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let me know down in the comments if you agree with any of these things I've said, because I think they're pretty true. You know, we're a fucked up nation. And go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications if you're not already. Treat yourself, you deserve it. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!